I'd like to remind people, members of the public who are here to join us today, that it is at the discretion of the chair whether or not to allow photography, filming, or video. As I stated at the outset of today's hearing, I will not be allowing filming and video.
About what?
So, I'm here, we're in the old committee, or old Supreme Court, and we're just there sitting, and, you know, we film the hearings and stuff, try to give the public a little bit more context and help them engage more in the process. And we've been doing this. We've talked to the Speaker of the House about the rules and filming and all that stuff. And then today they just set a decorum saying nobody could film whatsoever, even as a citizen, which I don't think they can do that. And I just want to respectfully raise a red flag here and say I think this is a big mistake that they're about to make, because I came here today to film and I need to be able to film. And every other time in this whole Capitol I've been here, it's never been an issue. But now when we show up, and we drove all the way from out of town, we can't film. So that's not going to fly with me. So I need to speak with somebody that can help me so I don't go in there and break decorum and doing something that's a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, so I do know that filming in committee hearings is up to the discretion of the committee chair.
And, you know, people film all of these hearings are being filmed themselves. So she says,
Well, they're not. It's just audio.
Right. Well, right. The audio feed. Yeah. So, well, in Zoom as well. So
remote participation, but they're not like recorded to be shared.
Right. But
What's happening?
But they are, though. I mean, they're the Zooms are all the time. So my question is, this doesn't seem like a norm, and I've never heard of this before. And I'm even talking to other leaders here that are saying that this definitely doesn't seem right, and it seems like a violation of my
I just want to make
rights.
sure, are you filming her right now?
Oh.
Okay, your camera was on, so
okay.
yeah, you were.
Oh, yeah. I think I was.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I can delete that. But I do need to film, okay? And I do need to act as a citizen in my chair and film today. That shouldn't be a breaking of decorum to just simply film, you know what I mean?
So
It's constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the person to help you here.
Well, I need to speak with somebody now before 1071 comes up, so it doesn't cause like an issue or they don't have to take a recess. I don't want that to happen. I'm just trying to solve the issue now so it doesn't bother anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to film for 1071 because there's no way you can say that people can't even film. Hi, I'm Jordan. My name's Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Hey, how you doing? We were just in here. We drove from out of town to just capture 1071 to get a little bit more context today. We cover legislative work sometimes and give the public a little bit more visual context to help them get engaged in the
So
legislative.
you're not affiliated with anybody?
We have been in the House committee. I've been working with, this came up in the House committee because they thought I was with some,
Well, this is the way it works. I know it works in the Senate and the committee. If you're not affiliated with anybody and you're going in there and you're filming, we go to the person who's the chair, the senator who's the chair, and they give the yay or the nay. If they say no, you can't film.
Okay.
And
Is that a common, does that happen a lot? Or?
Yeah, sometimes it does.
You've seen that happen before?
Yeah, yes I have.
In the Senate?
Yeah, committees. Yeah, if you're not affiliated, well, even if you're affiliated with somebody, we always ask the chair, they're filming here and this is who they're with, this is who they are, and they say, yes, I want to film in, or no, I don't. Okay, and to go on the floor when you're in session, yes, you do have press, you have to have press.
Absolutely, and I've had press credentials, I've been on the floor.
So what are you guys doing in here? What do you?
So I'm just trying to solve this before 1071 comes up, because we drove all the way from out of town, that's why we're here today.
1071.
TR as well. Yeah, it's
This afternoon, I think?
This afternoon, is it in the committee? Is it in the committee?
Yeah, it's in committee this afternoon.
old Supreme Court, yeah.
Also, it's the Judiciary Committee.
Correct.
Okay. Well, Senator Gonzalez is the chair there. Okay, and it'll be up to her if you're filming there or not.
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to cause an
Well,
issue or anything, but we drove out of town. We're either gonna leave unhappy, or we're not gonna sit through there and not film, so.
That's not anybody, that's none of our decision in here.
No, I understand that, but we're gonna do what we need to do, and we're gonna do what we were told we can do for
Well, the bottom
capital.
line is, Senator Gonzalez says, fine, you do what you can
That's
do.
fine. I'd
Now,
like to
if
speak with her.
if she says no, then you won't be able to.
Could I-
That's already, 30 committees already started over there.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll take a recess or anything, but
No, they
I'd
won't,
like to.
they won't recess for this.
This is a lot of money I'm gonna be losing if you make me leave.
I'd like to begin also by thanking our sergeants.
What are you talking to me? I didn't say it. What'd you say? I'm asking you to move your camera. Okay. Where was that again? You can use it right out here.
I'm sorry. Why does he have to move? You told me.
People standing here all the time with their cameras. She's not going to
doesn't
signal
want
me
to
out,
film this. That's
but
what
she
it
can't.
is.
She doesn't have the right to say that from the home. I've already spoke with leadership. Okay, they already gave me the go ahead, and I'm just doing what I was told. So if you want to call somebody,
I will call someone.
that's fine.
Thank you.
That's why I'm out here, because I'm trying to follow the rules.
Who help to ensure that everyone can share their perspective.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. If not, I will call State Patrol.
Okay, so let me.
You can tell me what. This is what I'm talking.
So then I will continue to move, and I will continue to be here. But I
Just
have.
call State Patrol.
Okay. For what, sir? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Thank you. No, I'm just trying to follow the rules. Thank you. I promise.
Whether they are in support of or in opposition to this policy that we'll be hearing testimony on today. In the event that there is a breach of that decorum, I will ask the sergeants to remove you. Again, I have asked that there be no filming or videography or videos, filming videos or photos taken during the pendency of this hearing. With that, I will welcome our first panel up.
Great, thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Christina Goki. I am a resident of Colorado Springs and co-founder of Rocky Mountain Women's Network. I am here to voice my opposition to HB 241071, also known as Tierra's Law. I am blown away that felons were ever given the right to change their names, and I believe we should not be making it easier. A convicted felon should be aware that there are consequences to their actions. Otherwise, what is stopping people with no conscience from committing crimes? Also, allowing felons to legally change their name is dangerous to the public. The public does not have access to people's social security numbers. The best we can do when sizing up a potential friend, a love interest, or babysitter is a Google search, or use a website like Truthfinder. If we don't even have the correct name of the person we are looking into, how would we know if they were a sex offender, pedophile, or murderer? The proponents of this bill will say that the crimes stay with the social security number of the felon. But how does that help the general public? We do not give each other our social security numbers. We give each other our names. This bill would make it easier for predators to target single moms, young women, and children. There is no reason why we should be helping felons make it easier to hide their crimes. Does Colorado value the feelings of convicted felons more than that of women and children who will most likely be put in more danger by this bill? This law is named after Mr. Dwayne has given himself, Tierra. Mr. Dwayne Powell took the name Tierra Latrice to appropriate to impersonate women while hiding his former crimes. Are you going to tell me that I cannot speak truthfully now? I must lie to speak? I will not tell a lie. A man is a man. His name is Dwayne Powell.
And I'm telling you, Ms. Goki, that as we stated, no misgendering, for dead naming.
I do not
Very
respect
clear.
this at all because that would force me to lie, and I will not lie about someone's sex.
You can
Do
continue.
you want to infringe on my free speech? Because this is my time. You are violating my First Amendment rights if you tell me that I cannot call a man a man. How can I advocate for women if I can't even define what a
Welcome.
woman is?
Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you would like to proceed with the remainder of your time, you certainly can. You have 24 seconds remaining.
Okay, Mr. Dwayne has admitted that
Again.
he's engaged in prostitution himself. Not only is he a felon by changing his name, but he's trying to hide the fact that he is male.
Thank you.
A felon with a sex crime history should not be allowed to change his name. I mean, that's a man. His name is Dwayne Howell, and that's the truth.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you. Next on our, I will welcome Dr. Rich Guggenheim, Shannon Johnson, and anyone else who has not yet signed up in the audience or online. If you're online, just go ahead and raise your hand virtually and we will acknowledge you. Come forward and we will hear your testimony. Dr. Guggenheim, welcome.
Thank you,
State your name, any organization you may represent, and then proceed to testimony. You'll have 3 minutes.
My name is Dr. Rich Guggenheim. I'm a homosexual resident of Denver, representing myself. I'd like to take a moment of your time to share with you a prominent piece of the gay and lesbian liberation movement from Stonewall. I want to tell you about the history of Malcolm Michaels Jr. and Tony Rivera. Both were gay, black men, sex workers, drag queens, and convicted felons. Both were well known in the gay community in the 1960s and 70s. Malcolm may be more familiar to you by his drag name, Marsha P. Johnson. Marsha P. Johnson is also falsely identified today as a transgender woman. Malcolm was frequently seen with Tony Rivera, who went by the drag name Sylvia.
I'm sorry. I'm going to, again, Dr. Guggenheim. Dr. Guggenheim, I did ask at the onset of this hearing that we refrain from dead naming or misgendering people. I welcome you to proceed forward with the rest of your comments, should you wish to continue. Your microphone is off, and so I can't hear what you're saying. If you'd like to proceed. You have 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining. Please proceed.
Both were heavy cocaine users. In fact, the false narrative that Marsha threw the first brick. Yet Marsha never even admitted to never even being at Stonewall and was instead with Sylvia, who was passed out from cocaine on a bench in Bryant Park. Marsha and Sylvia are also known for running the Star House, a home for gay runaway boys as young as 10. Star House is described as a child prostitution operation and shelter. The owner of the building made boy-on-boy porn. The children were sex trafficked on 42nd Street by Rivera and Michaels for Matty Laneo and his crew. Today we have another former felon, black gay man sex worker who identified as transgender.
Again, I'm sorry. Dr. Guggenheim, thank you for joining us and sharing your perspectives with us today. That concludes the opposition.